How do you know what a hex totem is before you cleanse it? I was recently asked this question on TikTok and I thought I would make a brief video explanation. For those of you who might not know, hex totems will usually glow on the map. The three exceptions to this are NOED, which activates after the last generator has been finished, Plaything, which activates once a survivor has been hooked and then for the first 90 seconds can only be cleansed by that survivor, and Face the Darkness, which activates once a survivor is injured but then it deactivates when all survivors are healthy again. Hexes notify you once they are active, so depending on the hex, you'll see a notification in the upper right hand side of your screen. As long as the hex remains active, there is a symbol on the right side of your HUD. And as of DBD 8.1.0 or Laura Croft's chapter, there are 15 hex totems killers can choose from. And basically 90% of hexes, you'll know what they are as you play the game. But hexes like Devour Hope and Haunted Ground, you have to develop a bit of gamer sense to determine what they are. Because it's likely that you'll see these hexes glowing around the map, but you won't get a proc on your HUD. Some perks you can test for, like Ruin, you can start a generator and let it go to see if it starts regressing, or to check for undying, you just walk by a dull totem. But how Devour Hope and Haunted Grounds work is Devour Hope triggers once 3 survivors have been unhooked, all survivors will be exposed, and if 2 more survivors get unhooked, the killer gains the ability to Mori survivors. Haunted Ground triggers once it's been cleansed and all survivors are exposed for 60 seconds. Now, a really popular pairing with these perks is Undying, which basically gives whatever the first hex cleansed a second life. And if you're thinking these perks sound overpowered, hex perks were designed to be high risk, high reward. The risk is that survivors have the ability to take these perks out of play during the match by cleansing them. But overall, hexes are probably one of the easier mechanics to learn in Dead by Daylight. As you play, you get familiar with what they do, and certain playstyles can clue you into what certain hexes are. Like a popular strat with NOED used to be go easy until endgame and then take advantage of the survivors being completely exposed. Depending on the killer, Haunted Grounds will either be heavily guarded or completely ignored, and these are things that you learn as you play the game more and more. But what are some other mechanics in Dead by Daylight that you're curious about? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video so I can bring you more DBD content.